do we look?
You guys look fantastic. Okay, so how does it feel to be married?
The same.
Same as when we were before we were married. Yeah, we didn't really treat marriage as some kind of milestone that we needed to hit before we could start our lives. It was more, we got to the point of, we like each other, and we're not looking for anybody else.
Only like.
Yeah, I kind of like Pam, and I figured I'm too lazy to go find the supermodels and whatnot. I mean, I did that life before, and I was like,
really?
They lost out, ladies. You lost out, supermodels. I'm off the market now.
So, when did you guys decide you guys were going to get married?
Just like 2 months ago.
Yeah, probably about 2 months ago we started discussing it seriously. I mean, we mentioned it. We mentioned each other. It's like, oh, you think we ever going to get married? And we said, yeah, And so it was like, okay. And then we never really got the ball rolling until about 2 months ago. It's like, hey, let's just get this done. So it's not... There's relatives, aunts, uncles, grandmas, always kind of anticipating that we'll get married. It's like, yeah, let's just get it done.
And then maybe a month ago, we're like, okay, let's just do a court marriage and get the parents in on it. And then let's decide when the parents can make it.
Yes.
And then from there, it became a immediate family income.
So how did you guys end up deciding on Caesar's Palace of all places?
So we're deciding court marriage, and then decided, family's coming. So I saw these ads for something called a Lucky Chapel that was near the court. That was $200-something.
Was there Elvis?
No, we don't. I didn't want Elvis.
The Elvis option is available, but it costs more money, and we're not Elvis fanatics, so we said we don't need that.
But the other chapel is $200, so a little bit better than court. And then when you guys are all deciding to come, we're like, I don't know if we want to cart everybody over to Fremont Street area. If we're already staying on the strip, let's just do the strip. So I started just researching all the hotel ones, looking to see what packages there are. And then so you just have to email all of them and get them to send you the package. Some look like there's elopement package that were cheaper. But the Win would say if you want the weekend, you can't do that. That's only Monday through Thursday. So you could only do the $3,500 package. You can do the weekend.
Yeah.
So it's kind of things like that where you just have to email them and decide which one's the decent price for what you're getting.
So what's the process for getting this Caesar's Palace wedding set up?
Just email them.
Email them. You can look online for all the packages. And Pam and I, we're not very traditional. We thought, you know what? We don't really want to plan. You have to find the venue. You have to find a restaurant. You have to find somebody to officiate over it. Why go through all that trouble? And it's pretty much, I'm not knocking anybody else that decides to do it, and that's great. And I'm all for it. If you guys watch it.
We don't like to plan it.
We didn't want to plan it. We just said, you know what? This milestone or this mark in our lives of the wedding doesn't need to dictate everything else. It'll just be kind of okay, we got it done. It's just kind of the normal process of things.
And we just look for the package that
had everything.
Yeah, everything we wanted. So the package deal, so with Caesars, the cheapest one was $1,600.
Okay.
So we went with that one. $1,600 gets you a choice of the 3 chapels inside. Okay. And there's 3 different sizes. It didn't matter which one you chose. It's the same price.
Oh.
And if you want a garden, there's 2 garden versions, and that one I think was running for $2,400.
Yeah.
So we're like, for that much more, we don't need it. It's February, it's cold.
It just looks more scenic.
It looks prettier.
And it is in an area of Caesars, but you're never going to have the whole area to yourself. So there could be outside noises, people walking by, looky-loos. We don't care about that. So we just said, you know what? If it's also raining, they have the option to move you indoors. So you could have ended up
But you would have already paid for the outdoor.
And they will not reimburse. Yeah.
So $1,600, what did that include other than the chapel?
Officiant. Bing. The $100 floral.
Okay, is that the boutonniere? Is that where you guys got the floor?
Yes, they give you a list of things that you could choose from.
Yeah.
And so we chose just enough that got the $100.
Yep.
So I chose the bouquet that was $65. Our sister Lisa decided to make the flower girl baskets because we have 2 flower girls. It would have been $45 for 1 flower girl basket.
Jeez.
So it ended up being $10 each for the rose petal, 2 bags of rose petals. And then the one boutonniere was made it exactly like $100.
And then it came with the low quality resolution video.
It came with a videographer, a photographer, the pianist, the guy that you get to pick like three songs. You'll play whatever you want. You get the room, which we counted seats up to 70 people, up to 70 due to fire restrictions and whatnot. And
the photo, you get $100 credit. So we already saw the pictures for our photography, but we haven't used our credit yet.
So what does $100 get you?
Each print, maybe like a 4x6, maybe $12 for.
Jeez, that's like robbery.
So you show up at the appointment, and she already has a few big printouts kind of laying there, and then she pulls out this whole, probably this big of a stack of 4x6 photo prints, and she's like, "Oh, if you want this whole print, it'll be like a price of $900 something."
And I could see couples doing that because we're local, and if let's say you're flying back to New York or Chicago, and you go, I do want to bring something back, you'll probably pay for it because you'll have it there. It's
You're
there.
already all there, yeah.
And so, more power to you if you want it. Pam and I, as I said, we're kind of more modern. We just we definitely would want it digital.
But that would be $800 something for all the rights for the digital.
But it would cost $800, which is like this much more than the $100 credit that you have down here.
And I think she said that if we wanted just one digital, like we wanted like the whole group. The only one that we don't have good pictures of is probably the one family where everybody's in it. If you just want one digital, I think it's like $100.
It was $107 something.
It's like a little over $100 just for one digital rights.
Wow.
One picture.
So if you pick like 7, you pretty much pay for the $800 for the whole lot.
Yeah. So we're thinking we might just use the print. Do 100 credit. You can maybe get 3 or 4, and then we'll just scan it or take a picture of it.
Okay, and then what else? What else did you guys have to spend money on with this wedding besides?
Also, just one last thing, the package also includes one free night at Caesars.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Okay.
So, but it doesn't include the parking fee
or resort fee.
It doesn't include the resort fee.
The parking, actually, I have not got charged for that yet. I saw the resort fee. It was like $51 of resort fee.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, what else we paid for other than the parking fee? We'll go down the other things. So we booked 17 people.
18.
We booked 18 people.
2 kids are free though.
At the Bacana buffet because it's right there. It's convenient.
Everybody can eat whatever they want.
Everybody can eat whatever you want. You don't have to worry about dietary.
It was the most selection I've ever seen at a wedding reception in my life.
Indeed.
So with that one, you have to do a contract though with them through their reservations group. So they send you the contract and you have to sign it. They'll charge you right away. We did add 3 more people later, so that hasn't been charged yet. I haven't seen that. That is gonna probably all run about $1,600.
Okay, about $1,600. So your wedding was about $1,600, and then the dinner was about $1,600, right?
Yes.
There, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there was like a 2-hour time limit to eat.
Yes, and so normally we've been to Bacna. I don't know if we've ever stayed 2 hours, but we were kind of stretching it this time, right? And then they did send a lady right on the dot to say, hey, your contract is up, or your 2 hours contract time is up.
The other things that we bought were Pam's ring.
Okay.
She got off an Etsy vendor. It looked very nice, very just kind of classic, simple.
I don't believe in diamonds, so I didn't want a diamond ring.
Okay.
And then I got my ring off of Amazon.
How much? You guys didn't say how much your Etsy ring and.
Oh, it's $660 something.
Okay.
And then I got my ring at Amazon. my ring was including tax, and it got to me in 2 days. Actually, 1 day, 2 day shipping. $14.03. And not only that.
How many rings did you get?
Hey, why don't you go get the rings?
Okay.
All right. Once again. So
this I guess.
Is close up of Pam's rings.
Together.
Okay, I can see it. Yep. Okay.
And then my ring I got off of Amazon. And it comes. The $14 comes with 6 more different colored rings. So it's almost $2 a ring. And it works well if you're work with your hands. You go climbing. It's very safe. It's pretty much the ring
won't get caught.
It won't get caught. The ring will fail before it crushes your bones or breaks any of your fingers.
I was thinking of going to David's Bridal and see if they had like some cheap dresses, but then we were in Macy's and it was on sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved technically $200 on it,
mm-hmm.
and it was $200.
Okay. And then any other expenditures?
And the last expense is out in Las Vegas. You had to out in anywhere. When you want to get married, you have to go get a marriage license, which allows you to get married
within 1 year.
Within 1 year, and then the ceremony becomes official.
I'm recording them.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie. And so that cost $77. Lucky numbers.
Wow. I guess for the viewers, I'll tally it up and add it on the screen somewhere so people can see.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for agreeing to this video. Once again, congratulations. Like your tux. Looks like it's in tatters now. But okay, we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye.